look for that extra edge if you can, and I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portland. Aldridge comes in for Aaron Aflalo. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Well-contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, there is no doubting LaMarcus Aldridge has emerged as a leader for this Blazers team. As Coach Scott said, this is his team. He's taken the leadership role. He's more vocal, everybody looks up to him, and he has the respect of all the players. And guys, Aldridge is a multiple-time All-Star, but it's the intangibles he's brought that have made all the difference.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in the middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard, and they're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Millsap is screen on Lillard. Teague kicks to Carroll. Here's Horford, and he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got 8 points.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
So for the Trailblazers, McCollum's checked in for Batum, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Portland leading by 7.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. A different look now for Portland. Batum comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft pick.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team, but they have a good base right now, and I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
Outside for Batum. From past the arc. And he gets the bucket. Batum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now. And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And Matthews kicks to Lillard. Outside Matthews. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And stolen by Aldridge. Batum attacking. That's a 2 for Matthews. It could go. And so we conclude the first half. Trailblazers lead by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll. And it's Teague in the point guard position.
Damian Lillard, a scoring point guard, great three-point shooter, able to hit from deep range off the dribble, you name it. And of course, hit probably the biggest shot of the playoffs last year, that game winner that ended the series against Houston.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Outside, Batum. Offensive rebound. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket and Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
Here's Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. What an asset to a team when you've got big men who can knock down free throws. Look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. 3rd is LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yep, some of them do that, exactly, and we can see the reason why in those numbers. In general, the composure of all those players show up at the free throw line.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Well, a chance to check out Damian Lillard here. Since the break, he's shown his stuff in multiple areas. 13th in scoring, 13th in free throw percentage, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Swallow comes in for Wesley Matthews. Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Batum attacking. Passes it to Leonard. That's good. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for Portland.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. McCollum's checked in for Nicholas Batum. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Golden State. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks. They're tied right now. Here's Schroeder. Lillard with the rebound.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year 1, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year 2, his first All-Star appearance.
Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. Over to the left wing. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. The Hawks trail by 11. That 3 off the mark. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot denied. Scott with the screen on Lillard. From downtown, Mack, good. Mack's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. So for the Trailblazers, Robin Lopez is checked in for Leonard. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard with it. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Kicks it to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Ontic can't get it to go.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
And Matthews kicks to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Aldridge, good.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Matthews leading the charge. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Damian Lillard. The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Portland leading by 12. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Blake in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a numbers standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Aldridge, no one around him. And he overshot that one, missing. Korver passes to T. Cans it from downtown.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Back to Batum. Shot clock at 6. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching. bad shots. That's a problem.
Blazers